toast to their career.
The perfect combination, boy.
Hip hop legends in the South.
This is sports fans' only home for the hottest sports show around. These guys are on fire.
You're now listening to KJ and Sean Mack. Non-censored sports.
Thanks for tuning in, sports fans only. Andy back with another video. Hope everybody's doing well and happy 2022. Thanks for all the positive feedback on the last documentary, Strap Season Part 1. Part 2 is coming and it's almost finished. Sean Mack will be putting that out soon and I hope you enjoy it. Over 26,000 views in about 6 days, so really appreciate it. If you like today's content, hit that like button, share, subscribe. On deck, Paulie Malignaggi says that Canelo will be dethroned by Charlo. Not sure how I feel about that, but we all know that Canelo is looking for another opponent. I think he's looking for May 7th, around Cinco de Mayo, around there. So it's a lot of people on the table for him. You know, there's Bivol, there's Better BF, there's David Benavidez, and then Jamal Charlo, of course. Then, you know, Canelo's been all around. Some say he might just try to go up and get another title, clear out another division. Canelo coming in at 5'8.5" with a 70.5-inch reach, 57 wins, 1 loss, and 39 KOs. Charlo coming in at 6 feet, 73.5-inch reach, 32 wins, no losses, and 22 coming by KO. That'll definitely be a good fight for the boxing world. You know, you get two guys, strong, quick, sharp, and that would definitely be a battle. So we have to see how that's gonna go. Hopefully that'll transpire and that'll happen. Charlo, he's really respected by Canelo, and when you hear Charlo talk, Canelo, he really respects Canelo. It goes both ways with them. So there's I know a lot of people right now, Canelo will be the favorite. Even with me, Canelo's slight favorite. He's real confident right now. And I will say, if Canelo fights, I'm not sure about a KO. I think I did videos like maybe about a year ago, and I talked about him being able to KO Charlo. I'm not really seeing it that way right now. I know Charlo, he didn't finish strong in his last couple of fights. He did well, like I said, undefeated, but he didn't finish as strong as I'd like. I'd like to see him take out a lot more people and get a lot more KOs, but we all know that he's not going to back down. And as far as Canelo, we know he's sharp. We saw what he did to Billy Joe. We saw what he did to Caleb Plant. One thing we all know, Charlo has a super gas tank. Canelo sometimes get a little bit fatigued in the middle rounds if you're pressing him, which he hasn't been pressed in a while. He's been walking guys down like after the 6th, 7th round, but that's the one thing we have to keep in mind when we comparing these fights right here. Charlo, probably a top 5, top 3 chin in the game. He definitely has stamina. He's sharp, he's strong, and his determination factor with Charlo is the big thing that I think will play a key role in this fight. I don't see Canelo being able to walk him down. Canelo might fight off the back foot, which he's real good, fighting off the back foot, but I don't think that sometimes you rise to the occasion in certain fights. You might have a subpar performance against somebody who you should have knocked out, but then you fight another guy and you just kick it into a different level. So that's what I'm starting to think with Charlo. I'm thinking that he's going to be determined. He knows he's going to be the underdog. He already knows that. But I'm thinking he's going to come out, try to press Canelo. And I think he knows that Canelo has those stamina issues. So I think he'll do it methodically. I don't think he'll come out from the beginning. I think he'll come out, try to size each other up, gauge the distance, the range, and everything like that. But slowly, I don't think Charlo will go out and start winging punches early, trying to take Canelo out. I am looking at this to be at some point in the pocket a lot, maybe like after the 6th, 7th round, a lot of catch and shoot, all in the pocket, going for the body, a lot of clinching. That probably would be the smart thing for Canelo to try to save some of that energy and come on strong around the 9th, 10th round, start looking for that KO. Right now, behind the scenes, I know they're not talking about it. Seems like I read something 2 days ago. They said that it seemed like Benavidez might be out of the running for the fight, so that's making me thinking a Charlo fight might happen. And with Paulie Malignaggi making those statements, thinking that Canelo might be able to be dethroned, I think a couple of his reasons was that the strength and the sharpness of Jamel, and then being at 6 feet, Canelo coming in at 5'8.5". Some give him 5'9", but that's a reach. It's more like 5'8", 5'8.5". So I think Paulie, he does well with commentating and being able to analyze some of these fighters. Plus, he said that he picked Jamel a while back, so he's going to just ride with his pick. But behind the scenes, there are in this tough negotiation. Jamel has said he's willing to leave his belt. He's had a nice, strong, healthy run at 160, but he is willing to put down that WBC belt and go up to 160 and take on Canelo. A lot of people don't know that he's really trying hard to get this fight. This would be his biggest fight. This would be his mega fight. And, you know, if he could get that, if he could beat Canelo, he won't be the pound-for-pound king, but he would have dethroned the king. So Canelo is the pound-for-pound king. ESPN list, most of the boxing magazines, and most people and the true fans of the sport of boxing give it to Canelo right now. There's not much you could take away from him. You know, so I'm going to leave it right there. Maybe May 7th, Cinco de Mayo. That's what they're looking for. They're in negotiations. Charlo is willing to leave that 160 belt, which he's had the WBC, and go on up and try to get on Canelo. So we'll have to see where negotiations go. Like I said, thanks for watching the content. Hope you all appreciate the content. And if you like it, hit the like button, share, subscribe. Peace.